time live where we're featuring some really awesome products, some really awesome guns. We're going to have a nice little lunch here. But today, featuring one of the brand new optics I just put on the Ruger Mini 14, and that is going to be the Guardian LPVO by Gideon Optics. This is a second focal plane, 1 to 10 magnification optic with 11 brightness settings. It works very well. I have a long form video on this that I'm actually going to be posting tonight, so stay tuned for that. It's a really sick optic. I really do like it. That's on the Ruger Mini 14. Shrapnel Studios, what's up, big dog? We also got the Fenix Lighting optics on the Sig Sauer P226. I'm actually a really huge fan of this pistol weapon light. And then we have one of their larger rifle optic lights on the AKM here with the pressure pad. It does strobe, it does momentary, it does all this stuff. It's pretty great. So check out Fenix Lighting if you want some awesome weapon lights, and check out the Guardian LPVO by Gideon. Like I said, I do have a long form video on that is going to be posted here very soon. Mom, look, it's Muzzle Broke. What's up, Jackson? Jackson, are you enjoying your shirt? I know you said you were. I'm hoping that they're pretty good shirts. I did not splurge on the shirts stuff. So what did you have for lunch? I didn't eat. I will probably not eat until dinner today. I'm not going to lie. I had some fries yesterday at dinner. And I'm feeling a little bit guilty. So trying to do some intermittent fasting today, as I usually do. I've gained about 20 pounds in the past 3 months, but that was kind of at the end of my cut, and now we're kind of nearing the end of my bulk. So my birthday is in the end of May, so I'm hoping to lose about 15 pounds for my birthday, which shouldn't be too hard to do. I love the shirt. It's sick. Good. Keegan says, hey, what's up, Keegs? How's your Monday been? Great, man. I haven't had to work yet, so it's been awesome. I do got to go probably like an hour or so. I got to leave and rock at work for a second. But yeah, but we got the AKM. Man, I really need to switch out the stock. Every time I have this gun out, I'm like, man, I got to switch out the stock, and I always forget to do so. But yeah, man, quite the AKM build. I really do like this Fenix light on the gun. Got to go in like 10 minutes. Yeah, no worries. But we got the Dead Air Wolverine, Fenix Lighting Weapon Light, SLR, SLX, MD25 Primary Arms Optic. You know, someone made a comment in one of my videos about like, oh, your vertical grip is not far away enough. And I was like, dude, like I have my arms don't reach. What do you think of 511? You got to be more specific than that, big dog. And running the ALG trigger in the AKM, I like that trigger quite a bit, and an enhanced safety, which for an AK, I think is actually kind of a requirement for me. Like the clothing brand. I have not bought clothes in many years. I usually just have my girlfriends buy me clothes, or I use stuff from like high school. I'm not a clothes guy. We also got the Sig Sauer P226 ZevTech version. I do really love this gun. I think my last component, because I do obviously have a weapon light, optic, skeletonized adjustable trigger, skeletonized hammer. I do think I may want to get a magwell for this guy, but I'm not quite sure. There's kind of limited magwell options for this. Plus, that's a long boy barrel. Yeah, 16-inch barrel for the AKM. Also a 16-inch barrel for the Ruger Mini 14 here. I do really like a full-size AKM barrel. I like this gun a lot. I have the vertical grip kind of towards the rear of the weapon, of the rail, just because like that's where it's most comfortable for me. That's where I can actuate my pressure pad really nicely. If I put it super far forward, I can't reach with my arms. Do I think Daniel Defense is overrated? Yes and no. I mean, for the price, am I personally going to go, balls to the wall and get that? Malik, what's up, man? I'm more of an AK guy, so I do have some really high end AKs that I spent a ton of money on. So if you're an AR guy, like I totally get it. Like buy the Daniel Defense, splurge, get the very high quality stuff. 100%, I understand. Since I am an AR guy, I like all guns, right? But I'm probably gonna, if I wanted a better quality AR, maybe get a PSA Saber or something along those lines, kind of something mid tier. I mean, Daniel Defense is great. I would love a Mark 18. I love those quad rails on those. So yeah. Hey, also for the folks that are like kind of the classic Muzzle Broke live stream gang, does the audio sound any better today? I am using a new mic system. God, that AK is horrible. ARs are better. East, you always come in here and just try and get a rise out of me. Scoot, what's up, man? I'm glad you can make it. Yeah. Just yeah, you can leave the people in the stream. I need the views. Audio sounds good. Scooty, does it sound better than usual? Because I'm using like my little this is actually the mic I use to film most of my videos, this little guy right here. Sometimes I have like my big mic. Anyways, but is that a SIG 226? Austin asks. Yes, sir. This is the SIG 226 ZevTech version. I do have quite a bit of aftermarket parts on this. We are running some awesome Fenix pistol lights on this guy. But I do have a compensator, obviously a red dot. I got an adjustable skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer. I've changed out all of the internal springs on this guy as well. The only thing I don't like about PSA is the problems they've had with quality control. Yeah, agreed. And for some of their cheaper products, I would agree with that. But I've had pretty good. I don't have a PSA AR, so this is a PSA AK. I've had great luck with it. Oh my God, these guns are real. Yes. Yeah, 226 is 9, 220 is 45. Welcome back to the Muzzle Bro channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I feel like I do say the same catchphrases over and over, so I apologize. But yeah, man, if you guys are just joining the stream, welcome. If there are any first timers, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. It helps me out quite a bit. And for your subscription, you get literally like unlimited content. It's kind of crazy. You see the mixtape PSA is dropping. I saw a video about it. I can't say I watched it. It's the honey badger at home. Okay, that's what I thought it was going to be. But I don't know. Like you can just make your own honey badger anyways. How's the Dead Air Wolverine working for you? I'm going to get one for my ZPAP 85. So the Dead Air Wolverine, I like it. It's a decent suppressor. It works well on AKs. It fits the AK vibe for sure. I mean, especially for this one, trying to kind of Zenico clone out, it fits it. I will say it works the best on a 16-inch AK. I couldn't really tell you why that is. I've ran it on a shorty AK. It's way over gassed, even with an adjustable gas block on my shorty AK. And then I've run it on my RPK as well, and it is still just very gassy. It works best on a 16-inch weapon, in my opinion. I think Mads and Malia are the only ladies on this channel. Every once in a while, there's one. Is that a sleep apnea machine? What on earth are you talking about? Opinions on Metro/Stalker-ish guns? What? I don't even know what that means. Nice party there. Scrawny Bandit, what's up, man? Glad you can make a stream. Appreciate you being here. If you guys are just popping on, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. Featuring some pretty cool guns, some pretty cool gear today. I just got done installing the Gideon Guardian LPVO. I think yesterday I did that, and I'm really liking this LPVO. It's going to be a long form video that I'm coming out on. I just filmed and edited it actually this morning, so it should be posted today or tomorrow. Rocking the P226 Zev, probably my favorite handgun. I really do love this gun. I'm really trying to get someone to send out a magwell for it, but I'm not going to spend $130 on a magwell. I mean, I know what a sleep apnea mask is, but like, why was that brought up? 9mm handgun by Sig Sauer, super awesome. Running some Fenix pistol light on this. I really do like this light as well. It's like a mini lumen with a laser. And we got the AKM hanging out today. Dead Air Wolverine, another Fenix light. Primary Arms Optics, some Zenico clone furniture, ALG trigger, enhanced safety, Tango down, pistol grip, all the stuff. I mean, I know what a sleep apnea mask is, but like, why was that even? Oh, ZPAP. Okay, no, CPAP is different than. Okay, I get the joke now. Sorry. Been looking at the B&T SBRs 557 for my 10.5 build, or the Lazarus 6. I've shot the Lazarus. It works very well. It's a pretty lightweight suppressor. Yeah, both good options. Do you do anything with vest or night vision? Yeah, I have a lot of plate carriers. I have a lot of vests. And I also just got in a night vision optic that I'm going to be working with quite a bit here in the future as well. You should buy a 3D printer so you can make all your parts yourself. Should. I have that rail on my 11-inch. Looks so good. Yeah, I like it on the 16-inch. I think it probably would look better on a shorter, but I don't know. That's the PSA AK. Yes, sir. This is the PSA GF4 with their chrome line barrel. I've had really good luck with it. Of course, I do kind of have this AK Frankensteined out. I originally got this from the factory with all nutmeg wood furniture, and I've since changed almost everything out. What's up, Dylan? Do you prefer a fixed stock or foldable for your AKs? On most of my AKs, I am currently running some sort of foldable stock. I will probably change out this fixed stock on this weapon at some point. To be honest, on a fuller sized AK like the 16-inch, I don't really care too much about a foldable stock because I'm not really going to be throwing this in an EDC pack, right? I do have a Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, which is a shorter barrel AK, and for that one, 100%, I love the folding stock because with the stock folded, I can throw it in a backpack, so it works out great. I need a good flow through, low back pressure being a lefty. You really need that either way. I do love me the flow through cans. I've had some really good luck with the Huxworks cans. My buddy, First Shot Tactical, runs those quite a bit, and I have shot those quite a lot, and they're pretty phenomenal. Repairing some drywall, Dylan is. My brother is Navy. He's going to be back home soon. Looking forward to hanging out with my brother again. Well, that's nice. What ear pro are you using, John? Jonah King asks. That is actually the only piece of not fancy equipment that I don't have. I use my orange foamies. I have, I think a pair of the just over ear, nothing fancy ear protection. And I usually just use those for the guests that come shoot with me. But for myself, I just do the orange foamies. I don't know why. I like them. And I would love some of like the earbud electronic ear pros, but I don't want to buy them. Mads wants me to tell you all she is sleeping. Crinks are better. I do love me a crink. I was about to ask if it came with quad rail. Yeah, no, it didn't. My bedside is a Glock 19 with an Axis MFG 9mm can. Nice. Glock 19 is a little bit too small for my hands, but I do run my Glock 17 all the time. Do you guys have experience with Norma 7.62? I've heard a bunch of guns exploding, but stuff be so cheap. I'd risk it. It's worth it. Risk it for the biscuit, man. I'm getting a Obsidian 9 from my Beretta. Nice. So happy my tennis tournament got canceled. Nice. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Today we're rocking the Ruger Mini 14. I do have a Griffin Armament muzzle device on this so I can suppress it, but unfortunately this gun does not suppress very well. Running an AccuStrut up front to help accurize the gun. Unfortunately, this is the least accurate gun of all time. I've had horrible luck. It shoots like 6 MOA, and I need help fixing it. I don't know what to do. Loving the optic I have on it, though. The Gideon Guardian, second focal plane LPVO. I believe I misspoke yesterday on the live stream. I think I said it was a first focal plane, but it is a second focal plane. We got the Sig Sauer 226 Zev out on the table with a bunch of Armory Craft upgrades and a Fenix weapon light also. And then we got the AKM with another Fenix light, primary arms optic, Dead Air Wolverine suppressor, some Zenico clone stuff. You should use the AirPod Pro for ear pro. I use them all the time. They work really well. So I do actually have AirPod Pros, and I used them at this EDM concert I was at, and they worked pretty well, but I'm afraid to use them for gun stuff. Do you like 300 Blackout? I do have a 10.5-inch 300 Blackout AR-15 that I like quite a bit. That's kind of my hog hunting gun / self-defense, whatever, kind of do-all AR. I like the caliber. I like the ballistics. I like the suppression ability. I do run that gun fully suppressed 100% of the time. I do not love the cost of ammo. Buy a new rifle. You're not fixing that Ruger. Yeah, I believe it was Fiasco Don was telling me about like a barrel replacement I could do, but I don't know how much that would be, and I can't change the barrel by myself. Like I don't have the equipment, so it's not like an AR where you could just swap the barrel. It's like welded into the receiver, so I don't really know how it would fix that. Just discovered Silencer Shop doesn't send you tracking for things shipping to an FFL. They send it to them. Just leave the purchaser. Yeah, the silencer stuff's a little annoying. I had a 6 MOA spread on the Draco and then wondered. Turned out, didn't screw in the optic. Get a Prodigy comp. Just got one. It's worth it. I actually have a ported Springfield Prodigy that I shoot quite a bit. I do like that gun quite a lot. Spent a lot of time into my Springfield Prodigy build. It does have a 2.5-pound trigger. It's got some V8 ports. It's got a magwell. It's got some cool stuff on it. My 300 Blackout is dedicated subsonic. That's probably best. By the way, I'm just listening right now. When I'm done, this drywall comment. Yeah, no worries, Dylan. What should I make next? An AK, Keegan. Good news is it's supposed to be here today, but FFL is closed for the holiday. Yeah, actually, just funny enough, got an email from Silencer Shop right before I popped on to this stream. And I don't know what it's about to be. Oh, the Mini 14. Nice, Malik. Active Ear Pro aren't crazy expensive, but the ones with microphones start getting pricey. But I say that when I'm using silicone Ear Pro. Yeah, I don't really want to pay a couple $100. What's a good brand AK? I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Palmetto State Armory AK, especially for people who are just kind of getting into the platform. This one right here is a PSA GF4. I do like it quite a bit. Never really had any issues running this guy. Well. Ammo Alchemist, what's up, big dog? Appreciate you popping in. We got the Ruger Mini 14 with a brand new LPVO. We got the Guardian by Gideon Optics. We got the 6-hour 226, one of my favorite handguns with some Fenix Lighting options on it. And we have the AKM with another beautiful Fenix Light, Dead Air Wolverine Suppressor, some Zenico clone stuff, ALG trigger, Tango down, pistol grip, enhanced AK safety, and just a classic AK stock. I have active noise canceling headphones for shooting. It was like $40. Walmart special. There you go. Ever shot a SIG 220? New shirt surplus showed up, and that's the one? Is that one in 10 millimeter or 45? What am I thinking of? I think I've shot the one in 10 millimeter before. But yeah, man, if you guys are just popping in the stream, I would really love if you could subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. We got a ton of gear upcoming on the channel. I have 2 new suppressors coming in. I got a dedicated 22 LR suppressor, and I got a 30 cal suppressor coming in. I also have, what else do I got coming in? The tactical lever action build is going to be coming in very shortly, as well as my Cerakoted Glock. You guys are going to absolutely die when you see the Cerakoted Glock. It's going to be great. Cameron asks, what do you think of the 226? I love this gun. It's quite possibly one of my favorite handguns, and I put, of course, a ton of aftermarket stuff on this to upgrade it a little bit, but I do love this weapon system. Ammo Alchemist and I are brother-in-law. She's married to my aunt's son. Nice. That's cool. Thoughts on 2011s? I love my Springfield Prodigy. I've, of course, put a lot of work into that. I don't have it out on the table today, but there's plenty of content on the channel on the ported Springfield Prodigy. I'm running a 2.5-pound trigger on that guy with some beautiful V8 ports. And I also threw on a Dawson Precision Magwell. It shoots very flat, very fast. I like the double stack 1911 platforms, like the 2011s, right? Staccatos are good guns. I think they're overpriced for what they are, but it is what it is. Cameron, subscribe. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. The SIG is fire. Yeah, dude, love it. Gabby, what's up, big dog? Please like and subscribe to the channel. Might get lucky in a future giveaway. Yeah, we actually are doing a giveaway right now on the police dagger from Utica Knives. So if you guys do want to enter that giveaway, you just got to hunt down one of the PSA, or not, it's not the PSA dagger. It's a knife, a dagger. You got to hunt down one of those videos. Basically, you got to subscribe to the YouTube channel, send me a DM on Instagram, and you'll be entered for free. How's the trigger break on the 226? So kind of cheating here because I have an aftermarket adjustable trigger, skeletonized hammer, and I replaced all the internal springs on the 226 to give me the absolute, like, creepy, not creepy. Why did I say creepy? It's like lightweight trigger pull and shortest trigger pull and shortest reset. Last time I was at First Shot Tactical's house, he's got one of them trigger puller waiter thingies. I believe we tested it at 3 pounds or 3.5 pounds. It's a pretty crisp trigger break. Not quite as crisp as my Prodigy, but, you know. Looking forward to the lever action. Yeah, me too. It's going to be great. Egg, what's up, big dog? What about Apollo 11? Do you know if the BWC chassis are legal? Would turn a 320 into a lunchbox? Yeah, I think they should be legal. You might have to SBR it or something. The comp on the 226 adds so much length to the gun. How does it affect the recoil? Yeah, well, okay. So it does add some length. It does add some weight for sure. I think it looks super sick, especially with the Zev, because it's kind of got like a skeletonized slide already. It does help with the recoil quite a bit. You can't see it because it's on the other side of the 226 here, but I do have a gas pedal takedown lever that also helps quite a bit. I will say I did have to change some of the recoil spring assemblies with the compensator because it did reduce the reciprocation force of the slide, but worth it in my opinion. Senior Muzzle, do you think it's worth getting an M14 and turning it into an EBR? No, not at all. I do not think that's worth it. If the EBR is your thing and you love it, I mean, everything's worth it if you love it enough. But do I think that would be like a very reliable, sustainable, long-range weapon system especially for the money? I mean, the M1As aren't cheap. To turn it into an EBR is going to be even more expensive. I probably wouldn't do it. Try looking at Riley Defense AKs, but I can't add them to my cart. I do not know. DDDD. Hi, what's up, man? What is the light on that pistol? It is a light by Fenix Lighting. I actually have a link and a coupon code in the description of this live stream. I'm not going to lie to you off the top of my head. There's letters and some numbers of this light. They're actually written on the other side of the light, but the gun is flipped over. But it's their pistol light with light and a laser. It actually has more lumens than the Surefire X300, and it costs like half as much. So would you take a SIG 226 over one of the Stealth Arms Platypus? This one, yes. I love this gun. It's great. I've shot the Platypus before. It's good. I think I like my Prodigy better, but I really like that you can customize the Stealth Arms Platypus. So that's one thing that I don't have with this. I don't have a custom Cerakote. The P320 is not chambered in 45. I heard so much good and bad about Riley, but yeah, I don't. There's so much. Everyone has so many conflicting opinions on literally everything. Quick hatch is in the gun room. I'm not going to the gun room, Keegan. Sorry, but we do have the Ruger Mini 14 out on the table today with my brand new Guardian LPVO, which I'm pretty stoked about. We got the 226 Sig Sauer with Fenix Light on it, and we also got the AKM hanging out over here with Fenix Light, Primary Arms Optic, Dead Air Wolverine Suppressor. I'd just go Yugo. I don't have any beef with Yugo AKs. I hate that the furniture is different, and I already have a bunch of non-Yugo AK stuff, so I don't love switching it up to a Yugo. Not that I wouldn't, but I have so much like AKM pattern, like handguards and all that stuff lying around. So it's just, I'd say if you wanted to go Yugo, I mean, they're good weapons, but just it would annoy me to get a Yugo in and have all this other AK stuff laying around. And I'm like, man, I can't use it. But if you guys just pop it on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I would really, really appreciate it. We have a really amazing subscriber community. I would love for you to be a part of that. Yugos get slept on too much. Yeah, well. But yeah, man, I am really loving. I've had this 226 for a little while now. I actually bought this gun used, but I got a pretty good deal on it. The MSRP of the 226 Zev is like $2,500, and I picked this up for 17. So I was pretty happy with the price on that. There is a little bit of kind of hard to see, but there is some wear on the top of the barrel there, which kind of sucks. But it's just cosmetic, not functional. So if you can get your hands on a Hungarian one, go with that. All of my AKs is probably the highest quality in core parts. I've had really good luck with Romanian parts kit, RPK, AK vibes stuff as well. If you guys could subscribe to the channel, I really would appreciate it. We actually have a giveaway going on right now featuring a dagger. So if you want to enter that giveaway, really all you have to do is subscribe on YouTube and send me a DM on Instagram. It's pretty simple. We've had a good amount of entries, but not like a ton. So you actually have a really good chance of winning the dagger giveaway if you apply for it. But yeah, man, we're doing a little lunchtime live today. I love knowing that everyone is time thefting from their boss, looking at guns and listening to me chat about guns and asking gun questions. It really feel like it's the American thing to do, stick it to the capitalist pigs. But I am a big fan of capitalism. I'm just kind of making jokes. Wait, what about the Yugo PKM? I would love a PKM. I would love any sort of belt-fed gun. I really would like to get one of those belt-fed AR uppers and maybe run it with like a super safety or an FRT. I think that'd be pretty sick. Clone Zenico. Yes, I do have a Barwar US Alpha Rail, which is kind of Zenico clone, and then a RK PK6 vertical grip clone on this as well. Just going to crank it out. Do it. Guns scare me. It's Eugene Stoner, scared of guns. If you guys just pop it on the stream, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I am really trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by Quiet in the Capitol, the Suppressor event I'm going to, so it'll be pretty cool. If anyone here is going to Quiet in the Capitol I believe it's in Austin, Texas, let me know. Probably one of the better clones. Yeah, I like it quite a bit. I made my vertical grip AK by sawing off a Magpul one. There you go. There's an AR-15 trigger adapter for the PKM, and the super safety works with it. Oh, hell yeah. There's the stock for you, Keegan. Just a traditional AK nutmeg stock. I do have the Tango Down pistol grip, ALG trigger. I do have an enhanced safety. I believe just running some Romanian surplus mags. Primary arms, SLX, MD25 Optic, Zenico clone, rail, and vertical grip. Wolverine suppressor by Dead Air Silencers, and a Fenix Lighting light. Have you seen the Mars trigger for AKs? I don't believe I have. I love the Mini 14. Wish we could have those in Canada. Yes, Robbie. Well, soon Canada will be the 51st state, and you guys can. Yo! All right, never mind. I'll put the Midwest Industries one on. Where's Gabby? Where, Gabby? Never seen that. Nice pistol. Thank you. This is a Sig Sauer 226 Zev. Quite possibly my favorite pistol in the collection. I like it quite a bit. There's, of course, a bunch of aftermarket stuff on this one because I do like to upgrade the hell out of the guns. Fiasco Don, what is the optic on the Mini 14? Well, welcome, Fiasco Don. This is going to be the Guardian LPVO by Gideon Optics. I believe I said that this was a first focal plane optic in the stream yesterday. I accidentally lied. It is a second focal plane optic. It's got an etched reticle, 11 brightness settings. It's actually really cool. I do actually have a long form video coming out on this tonight at some point. It is uploading to YouTube as we speak. Love the Midwest furniture on my 16-inch. Good, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's an AK FRT. Took about 5 minutes. Does it have 3 positions, Ben, or is it just 2? It's obscure. Took many hours out of my life to find. That trigger adapter works for the Echo trigger as well. What's the difference between first focal plane and second focal plane optics? Okay, I said this wrong yesterday, so I'm glad I get another chance to explain it and not be an idiot. A second focal plane optic, the reticle, okay, does not increase in size when you're zooming in. So the reticle is exactly the same when you're at 1x versus 10x, okay? A first focal plane optic, you actually zoom in on the reticle itself as well, which can be helpful when you're doing like those like kind of Christmas tree style optics. I opted for a second focal plane optic because I don't know why, but that's what I chose. Got one for about 150 bucks at a local gun show. I'll look for Mars AK Super Safeties run about $200, if not more. Yeah. If you guys just pop it on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. We have lots of awesome content, lots of awesome gear coming in the near future. We have 2 new suppressors coming to the channel. We got my Cerakoted Glock. I'm really excited to show you guys the Cerakote job they did on my Glock. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it fits the ridiculous vibes of the Muzzle Bro channel. We also have the tactical lever action. Will be out on the channel in the very near future. We have a current giveaway of a knife, a little police dagger, which is pretty cool. The first weekend in March, I'm going over to First Shot Tactical's house, and we are doing a giveaway of stickers and patches and hats and t-shirts. Then I'll be at Quiet in the Capitol that weekend as well, which is a silencer event in Austin, Texas. If anyone's there, hit me up. I know a guy who makes them for the AK. He says he's working on a Gen 2 version. He's going to let me know when it drops. Do you know any secure spots to find? No, I don't. If it's not an anime Cerakote, I'm disappointed. I think it's quite possibly more ridiculous than an anime Cerakote. 223. I like that mini. Yeah, me too, man. I wish it was accurate, but it's not. It shoots like 5 MOA. If anyone is like a Mini 14 doctor, please help me. My mini, she's sick and she needs help. I don't know what to do though. I've tried recrowning the barrel. I've added the AccuStrut. I don't know why it's not good, but it's not. But the optic is, we got the LPVO, the Gideon Optics Guardian. Second focal plane is a second focal plane LPVO. I have a Wolverine and the Putnik. I think I prefer the Putnik, but you can't go wrong with either one. Can I ask you specifically why you prefer the Putnik? Because everyone always asks me Wolverine over Putnik, and I've shot the Putnik. I just haven't shot it side by side with the Wolverine, so I would love your thoughts on that. This might be a dumb question, but is the LPVO basically a red dot with multiple magnification options? That's exactly what it is. It's a red dot that you can zoom in, zoom out with. Benefits of an LPVO over a red dot is you get, one thing, you get an etched reticle, which was basically like a scope, right? You have those black crosshairs that don't require batteries. The reticle on the LPVO, in this one at least, is etched in there. So if the battery dies, or if you don't want to run illumination, you don't have to. So that's a huge benefit. It's also a huge benefit to be able to have multiple options of magnifications. I do run a dot with a magnifier on my AR, and you only have one magnification option, where an LPVO, you have basically 10 or more, right? The one negative to my LPVO, I would say, would be eye relief. And it's a little bit harder for super fast pickup because just kind of like a regular scope, you got to line it up a little bit better than you would like a dot. But I think it's a good all around optic. Yeah, save the mini. You're gonna have to put a new barrel on that thing. Yeah, all right. I knew you were. Someone was talking about it with me, but I guess I just got to find a new barrel length or a new barrel option. And I just, how much would it cost for someone to install it? Because like this one it's welded to the receiver. Um, it's a prism optic with magnification. Have you heard of any? Have you had any CZ75? I have not. Mr. Muzz, we've done everything we could, but the Mini 14 has passed. I'll give you time to strip the parts and say goodbye. Yeah. Actually, funny enough, did just email Samson, the company that makes the side folder chassis for this. And I begged them, but I don't think they're going to give it to me. I'm telling you, mine's welded in 223. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to double check it today because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm almost positive it's welded in. So if it's not, if it's just screwed in, I could just buy a new barrel, right? Never mind. I was mistaken about the PKM FRT. It's for the Franklin Armory binary trigger. Okay. The company that makes them is called M13. Which optic? I have the Kraken on the RPK right now, Keegan. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, please, please, God, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys do want a Muzzle Bro t-shirt, I still have some. So hit me up for a t-shirt. But yeah. Yes, I would buy a chrome Molly barrel 20-inch. How much would that run me if you had to guesstimate 223 DMR? Yeah, I got to look now. Keegan, where do you live? You live somewhere not in America, I think. I'm pretty sure the shipping is only going to be, because if it's welded but should be screwed, could be the reason for the 5 MOA. Yeah, I don't think I could send knives like overseas, Keegan. Isaac asks, what SIG is that? This is going to be the Sig Sauer P226 ZevTech version. I am running a real beautiful Fenix light and a bunch of aftermarket trigger hammer comp springs. One of my favorite pistols. Oh, the shirt giveaway. Yes, Keegan. Yes. Has a really good flash. We're talking about the Putnik versus the Wolverine. Putnik has a really good flash suppression, a little better than the Wolverine. It's not as bomb-proof, but it can take a hell of a beating. Nice. I'm going to get a P220 soon. Good choice. But we got the Ruger Mini 14, a little 223 5.56 gun here. We got the Sig Sauer P226 Zev, one of my favorite handguns in the collection. And we got the Palmetto State Armory GF4 AKM with a bunch of aftermarket upgrades. Optic courtesy of Malik Ferris. So another huge shout out to Malik Ferris for that optic. I'm really excited for that. We got some Fenix weapon lights on the AKM and the 226. And we got a beautiful Gideon Guardian LPVO on the Ruger Mini 14. I said some other stuff. Look further back in the comments. Scroll, 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 scroll. I can't find it. Where'd it go? I don't know. It's gone. All right. A quick eBay search shows the Mini 14 barrels are screwed into the receiver. Pre-owned, sub 100. Okay, well, that might be worth it. All right. Maybe I'm just being an idiot about the barrel. That is also a very good possibility. Hey, Muzz, are you going to get any of the AK stocks from the link that I sent you? I do really like those stocks. I don't actually, I'm like incredibly broke at the moment. So I'm probably not going to get any of those stocks at this time. And I actually believe I have a company that's sending me like another plastic AK stock. So I want to try that out first before I spend a bunch of money. But those were sick, Gabby. Yeah, here the dagger be considered a weapon, so it needs the same license background. Yeah, it's getting an AK. Yeah, I can't send. Yeah, he's muzzle broke. Yeah, I have no money. It's pretty bad. I'm like on the verge of losing my house. Moontune, remember me? Yes. Ruger Mini 14s have always been inherently inaccurate. Yes, agree. It's just more why I think the Putnik is better than the Wolverine. Yeah, I bought the Wolverine before the Putnik was a thing. I mean, I would like the Putnik, but I like the Wolverine too. I mean, it's cool. But man, if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Slippers are here. Don't worry. They're my house shoes. So whenever I'm in the house, I do be wearing the slippers. I spend too much on Pews too. Yeah, it's a curse. If anyone wants to see, we did a stream from the gear room yesterday. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed the gear room stream. Oh, guys, I got a new workbench for the gun room. It's pretty exciting. About to lose Insano Land. I'm doing my best not to, but unfortunately, she is on the verge. I guess I could like sell some stuff. I don't know. That goon tape, though, this is actually just hockey tape on the Mini here. I threw this on. I don't know. I actually threw this on and did a video comparing the goon tape to the hockey tape, but I like the taped up look of the Mini. I think it looks cool. I do have a little bit of tape on the AK too. Just why not? What's up? What's up, Austin? If you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really do appreciate you. Muzz, you better not go bankrupt. I'm trying, big dog. Buy a 226 MK25. It's a really gorgeous weapon. I like my 226. What handguards on your AK? This is going to be the Barwar US. There's the brand Alpha Rail. Muzz, between ammo and food, what do you choose? I don't really eat that much unless someone else is paying for it. So ammo. I really do try and starve myself because the price of food is just insane. Best caliber for AR-15 home defense gun, non-silenced. To be honest, I'd still probably go 300 blackout just because you can get a better ballistic out of a short barrel. You could also consider like a little 9mm AR9 too, if you really wanted a lower recoiling gun. Benefits to 223, you could still go with a 10.5-inch barrel and be okay ballistically. You could go even shorter with a 300 blackout or even shorter with a 9mm. The argument against 300 blackout, in my opinion, even if you're not doing it silenced, would be the cost of practice rounds. They are more expensive. 9mm is going to be the cheapest to practice with. So if you're a new shooter and you really need a lot of practice, I would go AR9. But I actually really hate AR9s. Anyways, 223 or AR9 they're all good options. I don't know. Sub 9mm, subsonic 9mm suppressed rounds do work very well also. Put an anchor on the slide of your 226 and it'll be perfect. Yeah, they do have the anchor models. This is one of the single action only, so it's not double action, single action. So it's not like the super old school 226, but I do love this gun quite a bit. But yeah, we got the Ruger Mini 14 hanging out on the table today, 6 Sauer 226 ZevTech, as well as a AKM chambered 7.62 by 39. The SME with 300 blackout sub is hearing safe. Yeah, 300 blackout. I like a 30 caliber round. I will say you're always going to be able to shoot a 5.56 faster than a 300 blackout. But I don't know. I like my 30 cal guns. I'm going to build a 300 blackout soon. Right now, my home defense is a little Strybog 9. That's not terrible. I mean, it's going to get the job done. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. We got lots of awesome content, including new guns, new gear, new suppressors. The 226 is SAO. Yeah, this one is single action only. Do you carry cocked and locked? I don't carry this gun at all, actually. Yeah, I've never carried it. I don't have a holster that would fit it. With the compensator, it's pretty big. Like it's a pretty big gun in comparison to something like my P365 Legion, which I carry. It's a big gun. It's heavy. I use it as a nightstand gun. When I am using it as a nightstand gun, it is cocked and locked. Good thing about the SME is it's tax stamp free. A 300 blackout in Mini 30 would be sweet. That would be cool. I know they do have a Mini 30 chambered in what, 7.62 by 39. Favorite double action hammer fired pistol? Probably one of the Berettas. Look at the beautiful guns. Thank you. Chill, dude. Dude, chill out a bit. You got your first few bucks. You ain't making racks yet. Don't spend them. No, I know. I'm not spending anything. Well, actually, funny enough, I don't know. I spent over $2,000 this weekend on like stuff, and it was suboptimal. Have you ever heard of the Imbal IA2 assault rifle? I don't know if it's available in the American market. If you have a chance to take a look, I will have to do that. Well, now we need to get you a Kydex holster company sponsorship. Yeah, we do. The problem with this 226 specifically is, well, one, it's the Zev Tech version, which makes it a little bit funky for holsters. Two, I have the compensator. Three, I have, well, now the light. So I don't know. There already is a 300 blackout Mini 14. I wasn't sure. I knew there's the Mini 30 is 762 by 39. What's the deal with FRT triggers? Are they allowed to sell? I feel like they change their minds every day. Austin asks, what's the muzzle device on the Mini 14s? This is actually going to be a Griffin Armament taper mount flash hider. I did try and suppress the Mini 14. The Mini 14 does not like to be suppressed. It doesn't cycle at all with the suppressor. So really the muzzle device is useless. If I weren't lazy, I would take this off and just put on a A2 flash hider because I literally can't suppress this weapon. And if I get another gun that would fit the 1/2x28 thread pitch and is 223, I will take this flash hider off and add the just A2 taper mount. Aren't they gas adjustable? No, this one isn't. Yeah, I remember I got the barrel threaded and the guy was like, why are you threading this barrel? I was like, I'm going to suppress it. He's like, no, you're not. I was like, yes, I am. And sure enough, it does not suppress well at all. But if you guys just popped on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I would really appreciate it. Bro, which gun do you recommend for a person who buys a gun for the first time? Budgets are around $1,000 to $1,500. Are you looking for a pistol or a rifle, sir? And I will answer that question. The Imbel is an FN, FAL, and 5.56. Oh. On a scale of 1 to 10 in a STHF situation, how prepared are you? Emergency food, water, medication, ways to cook. I would say in 7.5. I think I do a pretty good job. I'm actually pretty handy outside of the gun world. I'm okay at building stuff and fixing things, and I can fight pretty well. I'm a pretty big dude, so even without a gun, I could fight pretty well. I can cook, I can hunt, I can skin, I can clean. So I'm pretty good. Pistol. Ooh, okay. If you're giving me a $1,500 pistol budget, and you're looking for a self-defense one, you said, or just a first time. Whew. I would maybe go with a Glock 47 MOS because you could change it to a shorter slide if you did decide to carry it or wanted a shorter slide. I would go with the Glock 47 MOS. That's going to run $600. I would maybe buy a $300 dot, probably like Hollow Sun. So we're at $900. I would buy a Surefire X300. So now we're at $1,200 and then spend the rest on ammo. That's probably what I'd recommend. You could easily get a 2011 or something, but I would rather have a Glock, which I know is going to work and run with an optic and a flashlight, in my opinion. Yeah, get a $500 gun, spend the rest on ammo, practice mags, holder, optic. Yeah, if you wanted a rifle. What about a flow-through can? I have not tried a flow-through can on it. I have tried the Wolverine on this, which is a little bit more, it's not really a flow-through can, but here's my thing. Someone said this the other day, a flow-through can would work on it, but I'm not going to spend, $1,400 on a tax stamp, a flow-through can just to suppress my Mini. And because the gun isn't accurate. It shoots 5 MOA. It's basically, it's pretty useless. She's a strong, independent gun. She won't be suppressed. Can you do a cooking with an AK video? Wait, do you have an FAL? I do not. Glock 47 is a solid choice. Yeah, I love my Glock 17. Shield Plus is a great place to start, or G43X. Yeah. You got an FNX Tactical. I do not. Okay, man, thanks. I appreciate your help. Yeah, dude, I think that's the best option is to get a newer Glock with an optic and a light. But yeah, if you guys are just popping into the Muzzle Bro channel, welcome. If you're a first timer, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. We got a lot of awesome guns. We got a lot of awesome gear. We got a lot of awesome content coming up always, now, and forever. I'm learning how to field dress a buck daily. Need to get my license, but I want to get my first stag this fall, hoping for a 10-point so I can mount him. Yeah, man. Last Buckeye, well, I shot a doe, but we field dressed, gutted, skinned, cooked, and ate it all in the same night. P365 macro or XL is great for a first start. Yeah, for a concealed carry gun, I agree. I don't think he mentioned if it was going to be an EDC or not. For an all-around gun, I would still argue a Glock 45 or a Glock 47. But anyways, yeah. You guys just popping on the stream. Welcome to the Muzzbro channel. I appreciate you being here. We got a Guardian by Gideon LPVO, one of the newest optics on the channel. Pretty excited for this one. I have a long form video on this optic dropping today. I also have a coupon code for Gideon Optics. Usually it's code broke. I think it is code broke. For Fenix Lighting, the code is AF-broke. Macro over the 43X, I agree 100%. I'm not a big fan of the 43X. I get kind of annoyed when people are like, you're just a Glock fanboy. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm really not. I like certain Glocks and I like certain SIGs. I love the 226. I hate the 320. I love the Glock 17. I hate the Glock 43X. So I never want to be accused of being a fanboy. So yeah. But yeah, man, I do need to, maybe I'll do that after the stream, rip apart this Mini and see what the barrel situation is. I was about to mention some facts about the FAL. It took place in a small island on the coast of Argentina, but it keeps silent. So okay. Muzz, if I start build list on the Discord, would you give me thumbs up on there? If I start build list for, what do you mean? Start build lists on the Discord. I'm in the Discord. I just you got to do a better job of commenting, but sure. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel, gang. I appreciate it. No way, put a suppressor on everything. Once I got my first can a few years ago, I have a handful now, and I'd say only buy one. Right? Ask me how it's going. Yeah, I have 2 that I have right now. I have 2 in the works. Good guns are good guns. This lady just chased me out. If you guys just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzlebro channel. I really would appreciate it. We got a nice, beautiful AKM here. This is actually going to be a GF4 by Palmetto State Armor. I am running the Dead Air Wolverine suppressor with a beautiful Fenix light, one of their mounts, one of their pressure pads as well. Got the SLX primary arm CQB optic. We got some cloned Zenico furniture on this. I think it's just a Romanian surplus metal mag. I am running an enhanced safety ALG trigger, Tango down pistol grip, and a classic wood stock. It's kind of the AKM build we got out on the table today. Sorry for that. I meant if I start an AR10 build list on there. Oh, like would I do the AR10 build? Well, I'm a Glock fanboy, but I can't lie. S&W and Rugers are good brands, especially with the brand loyalty. You can get it from wheel gun to long gun, one company. Yes. Do you have a video on the Ruger revolver? I actually have 2 Ruger revolvers. I have the Ruger Red Hawk chambered in 44 mag and the Ruger SP101 chambered in 380/357. Those are, I don't know if I have a true dedicated video to those, but they're definitely featured a lot on the channel. Gabby says yes. I do need to do an AR10, but I'm not gonna lie, Gabs. Right now, I don't have any money. There's no more money left. She was mad I was inside the warehouse. MNP 2.0, SP101. Yeah, I do have an SP101. Actually, I can show it to you. It's out in the other room. Malik be trespassing live. Oh, yeah, that's funny. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzlebro channel. We need a Ruger SP. I'll show you the Ruger SP101. You want to see it? There, we'll go take a look. So there's the Ruger SP101 right there. This is the Tallow edition. So it is nice and engraved for us. Gabby says, I will help you with the AR10 build. Sure, man. I would love to do an AR10 build. I would actually really love to do any sort of AR build on the channel because I've not done one. So yeah, just start a parts list. We can do it. I really don't have any money right now. Field trip. Yeah, I actually, I really should do an AR10 build. I think that would be great for the channel. And I actually have a can for it specifically. I feel like you own or should own a golden retriever. I am a dog person. I don't have a dog. What's your honest opinion on bullpups? I think they're cool. I've shot some. I think they're cool. If I were to get one, I would probably get a P90. I think it's my favorite bullpup. Like this for a dedicated Ruger SP101 video. Well, thank you for that donation, Jonah King. I appreciate that. Do you want a short or a long form, Jonah King? Tell me what you want. I will do it. Second time on the live. Hectic. What's up? Ooh, finally see the AK. Yeah, I told you we usually have some AKs on the live streams. Jonah King, let me know if you want a long form or a short form, because there's definitely a short form. I could do a long form, I guess. The long form videos take me forever to. Anyways, how do you hold on? I'm a little bit behind. What brand AR are you going with for AR10? I just built a PSA 10 lower. Yeah, whatever Gabby says, I'm doing it the Gabby way, I guess. Jonah King says long form. Watching this on break right now. Good, man. Yeah, that's why we're doing the lunchtime live. You got to do the time theft from the boss, you know. How do I feel about Palmetto State Armory? You know, I don't have anything too negative to say. It's actually a PSA AK. This is one of their GF4s, kind of their mid-tier option. I've had no issues with this gun at all. Okay, I love it to death. I don't have a ton of experience with the PSA ARs, the cheap ones. I've shot the PSA Saber rifle. I've had good luck with it. I've shot the PSA Saber dagger. It was not as reliable as a Glock. I've shot the PSA Jackal. I like that one quite a bit. I will say PSA is one of the most innovative companies. They're building. I mean, you see their stuff from SHOT Show. They got the Crank out. I'm hella excited about the Crank. They're making a 50 BMG. You know, they got a lot of cool stuff going. Do you collect Mil Serp? I kind of, but I don't think a lot of it is worth the money. But I do have. I don't know the answer to that question. Sorry, I met someone work stuff texting me. Anyways, Zyro's Garden, yeah, the mini. I've waited for the Stag 10 lower Blem to go on sale and got 2 for $40. Gabby, that's like an amazing deal. Jesus, Gabby, how are you getting? That's amazing. A lot of people say the PSA AK isn't good, but that company is doing stuff others aren't. Dude, I've had no issues with this. I've had this about 3 years now. But if you guys just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate you. I want to do a PSA AR build for as cheap as possible and just test it at the end, like a real test. I feel like a lot of YouTubers who crap out on PSA put them through unrealistic tests. Yeah. I think if you replace the bolt, maybe you can run them pretty hard. Yeah, I don't know, man. This one's got a chrome line barrel. It was about $1,000. I think that's a pretty good price for an AK. So I would help Muzz by waiting for badass deals and helping him out with some parts. Thank you, Gabby. I would love that. I would really appreciate that because I would love an AR-10 because I do have a 30 caliber can coming from Sylvan Arms that I wanted to put on a dedicated AR-10. Midwest Industries was like kind of maybe supposed to get me one, but then they are not. So I have 4 and looking at 2. I'm looking at now. They just have to pick one up. I wish KUSA was still a thing. I do have a KUSA Comrade, their little 12 gauge. I do have a full-length video on that gun. That's actually my favorite full-length video that I've ever made was the KUSA Comrade range review. I have a $5,000 rifle. I'd like to put it against in realistic form, see how it holds up. No. AKs are the only way. Now, the most innovating is Keltec. Fine. Now, they are as well. I can still lend you my AR-10 so you can do a video if you want. Yeah. Yeah, my Muzz KUSA edit. But yeah, we got the Ruger Mini 14 on the table, the 6-hour 226 Zev, and the AKM. Lots of cool guns, lots of cool stuff. What was I going to say? Self-promotion. But yeah, no, the KUSA Comrade is a really cool gun, but I did have some issues with it when I first got it. The dust cover kept popping off and flying away while I was shooting, which was interesting. It was actually an issue with the recoil spring assembly, I believe. So I don't know. They sent me out a new recoil spring assembly. Well, first they sent me out a new dust cover, and then the same thing kept happening. And I told them the same thing kept happening. And then they sent me out a new dust cover and a new recoil spring assembly, and it seems to work now. But I'm not sure I would buy any KUSA guns like right now just because they, you know, are out of business. Are you working with Gideon? They did send me out this Optic. You could use coupon code BROKE for 10% off your Gideon Optics. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, that's actually this AK, just with different furniture. Yeah, I hate how it doesn't have a bolt hold open with that little pin by the trigger. It'll hold. The bolt holds open. I need to find KP9. Oh yeah, Gabby, you have the KP9. I remember us talking about that. Man, I do. I bought the AKV. I wish I would have bought a KP9. Alrighty, gang. I just got called into work, so I will see you later tonight on the live stream. I did have a new short that dropped at noon today, so please watch that for me. It really helps me out when you guys watch my videos because it pushes it in the algorithm. And then I have another short coming out at 6 p.m. And then I will have the full-length video on the Gideon Optic coming out today as well. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel. I will see you on a live stream later tonight as well. So we got like 8 videos today.